Adrian's with us in Dallas. Hi, Adrian. How are you?
I'm doing good, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
I am trying to get my credit card debt and auto debt under control before it gets out of control. And I would love some guidance on the best way to start paying this stuff off the right way.
Okay. How much do you owe on your cars?
About $50,000 for 2 cars.
Break it down.
$22,000 for 1 car, $27,000 for another.
And how much in credit card debt?
About $5,000.
Okay. And what's your household income?
Between $60,000 and $80,000. It kind of ranges, if that makes any sense.
All right. Your cars, if we were doing a column from smart to insane, your cars are in the insane column.
I know. I'm bad.
Yeah. So you need to sell both of them.
Okay.
That's what I would do. Even if you had paid cash for them, you have too much invested in vehicles with your household income being what it is. You're car poor.
Okay.
You're car poor. The cars own you. I mean, everything you all do has to do with these stinking cars. Your car payments are probably more than your house payment. How much is your house payment?
$1,650.
Yeah, not quite then. But your car payments are probably close to $1,000, aren't they?
Yeah, $1,009.
Yeah, pretty almost like I've done this before. So, they own you. They own you. And you may not do this because you sound like you're probably new to listening to this show. But I'm a car person. I love cars, and I said this a little bit earlier, and I would love for you to have cars that nice, but these cars are financially, they're killing you guys. They're taking your life away. And so were I in your shoes, I would at a minimum sell one of them immediately. Preferably, if I could just wave a wand and get you to understand the math of what this is doing to you, you'd get rid of both of them and get you to, $7,000 to $10,000 cars. And, you would you'd have some decent cars, but not stuff that these are statement vehicles you're driving.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Yeah. And they're hurting you. I mean, they really are. And, the question is this. Here's the way to answer here's the way to look at this, a lens that'll help you. Again, because I'm realizing this is shock, and I just threw cold water in your face when you called me on the radio, okay? But, but here's the thing. Where do you want to be financially, and what do you want to own in your life when you're 75 years old?
When I'm 75?
And you need to be taking steps to be able to be that person over that number of years. And you do not want to be the owner of 2 very old, fine vehicles. These things do not match up with long-term goals. They only match up with short-term goals.
And
they're in the way of you winning financially, so that you can sit on the beach with your grandkids or whatever your dream is in your golden years. Your golden years are not you don't want to be broke and go, well, yeah, but you remember back in the day we had some fine cars, and that's kind of where you are right now, because these things. Think about if you had $1,000 a month in your pocket. What could you do with an extra $1,000 a month? You wouldn't have any credit card debt for sure. You get rid of that, and you'd have even more room in your budget. So hold on, I'm going to send you a copy of a book called The Total Money Makeover. It'll help explain a little bit more than I've got time on the radio to do. Hold on, Kelly will pick up and we'll give you a free copy. Thanks for being a new listener.